Hello everyone, welcome to Debbie Vine. How are you doing today? This is Debbie Vine. This is my channel where we talk about lifestyle, coaching and faith. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 a.m. Club. I recently read a book called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, and the book resonated with me so much because it is basically all based on what successful people do and how they utilize their time. I decided to actually start trying out this 5 a.m. Club to see how it actually would help me. So I'm going to talk to you about how it's helped me and what I've done with it. So upon reading the book, I decided to start waking up at 5 a.m. The first few days was a struggle, but what encouraged me was I had done a bit of research on it, on people who had actually been waking up at 5 a.m. and I realized that they also struggle. So I forgave myself quite quickly. And then after a while, I started thinking, you know what? I really do need to start getting up. So what did I do? I started getting up at 4:45. Yes, 4:45, so that I could start my tasks at 5 o'clock on the dot. This has really helped me. Waking up at 4:45 means that I am able to put on my exercise kit, get downstairs, get a drink, turn on my computer, prepare the floor because I need to get my mat out, and get the video get the video on and start my exercise by 5 on the dot. Yes. Okay. Now you wonder, how on earth do you manage to do this? How do you manage to keep at this 5 a.m. in the morning? Obviously, I have to sleep earlier. Now, the sleeping earlier is a bit of a challenge, but I'm getting used to it. I was usually somebody who would sleep around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, telling myself that I'm getting things done, I'm relaxing because the kids are in bed. But I found that that was not actually a very good routine that I was setting for myself. I started planning to get up earlier because the late nights were not working for me. So getting up earlier, going to bed earlier has created time for me to wake up in the morning and to actually face, the things that I have to do during the day. So 5 a.m., oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I love it so much that I call it my golden hours. My golden hours in the morning. So what do I do when I wake up at 5 a.m.? I think the most important thing about waking up at 5 a.m. is that you have to have a purpose and a plan. Why am I waking up at 5 a.m.? Because I want to achieve my purpose for the year. I want to focus on my visions, my goals, and I want to grow. I want to be productive. I want to, achieve so much more than what I was previously achieving. That was my reasons. So waking up at 4:45 allowed me to start my activities at 5. And my activities followed a pattern. I had a plan. And I have a plan basically. And my plan, first of all, is to get some exercise done. I get 20 minutes of exercise done. Now, I didn't follow everything that was written in the book. I just worked it into what I wanted because in the end, it's my life. So 20 minutes of exercise, fantastic. Then I moved on to my quality time, with my quiet time with God, and my prayers and reading the Word of God. Fantastic. Immediately I finished reading that, I then sit down in a comfortable chair and I sit down to read a book. I have books that I want to read this year, and I set myself 15 minutes every single day to read a few chapters or a few pages of the book. And that has been priceless because I've always struggled with book reading. But here I find myself reading every single day. It's just, it just, honestly, it amazes me. So I do that, and that is really fantastic. And then what do? I focus on what I am going to be doing for the day. But before I do that, I focus on what I did yesterday. I think back to what I did the day before. I write in my journal. Now, all these things I'm telling you, they're all in my vision board. I've told myself this year that I am going to be journaling more. I'm going to be writing more about the day, making the day have more meaning for me. So I write in my journal, reflecting back on what I did the day before, and then I plan for the day ahead. And I write all the things that I want to achieve. I'm such a task-orientated person. I have all my tasks written down and all my little circles beside it so that I can tick, 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 tick when I get them done through the day. And after that, I actually have time to focus on my purpose, focus on the things that I want to achieve for the year, but I've broken them into smaller goals for me to make it easier for me. Now that has been beautiful. 30 good minutes of doing that every day. Can you imagine 30 minutes of doing that every single day from Monday to Friday means I have 150 minutes of doing it for the whole of the week, and that is well above what I would usually do. So that's fantastic. Now, after doing that, I then focus on the next thing I do is I start preparing for my YouTube and my IG channel that I do every morning on Bible reading. So I spend time getting myself prepared for that. I have my shower, I get dressed, and then I record. Fantastic. Guess what? I still have time. I have time to go into the kitchen, sort the kitchen out, sort the breakfast out for the kids. When they're coming down from having their shower, they go and get their breakfast and work begins. Now for me, to achieve so much in my 3 hours of golden time has been amazing. And in order for me to carry this on, I've thought this through properly. I've set up a group of ladies who also are thinking, look, I need to achieve more in my life. And we all do it together. We all wake up together, and because we have a purpose, we have a plan, we know what we are trying and we are striving to achieve, it's easier for everybody to wake up. I've come to realize that when you don't have a vision and you don't have a purpose, you don't have something that you're striving to achieve, all this waking up at 5 a.m., all this having goals, you're driven by nothing. You're on empty. Your tank is completely on empty, and you will struggle. But when you know that you want to achieve and attain something, it becomes easier. So I just want to encourage you, why don't you try the 5 a.m. club, And also what you could do is you could ask yourself, am I a morning person or am I an evening person? Because I realized that even though I would sleep late, the amount of work I would get done and the amount of mental capacity that I had left in the evening was so low that I wasn't being as productive as I could be. I found that in the morning it was much easier for me to be more productive. In the mornings. Now, at the moment, I'm in a stage whereby I leave my weekends out, and that's because I'm still struggling to get to bed at 9:30 or early. I end up getting to my room around 9:30, and I would not fall asleep till probably about 10:30, nearly 11, which means that I'm getting about 6 hours sleep a day. So at the weekend, I just take that time to relax. But I'm finding that I'm missing my 5 a.m.s even in the weekends. But who knows what's going to happen with that. I'm just going to try and get better at waking up going to bed a bit earlier. But for now, it's working a treat. And I just thought I would share this with you because who knows, there may be other people out there that would love to, achieve so much in the morning and feel so fulfilled in the morning. I'm hoping that this is a blessing for you. I'm hoping that this is a lovely treat that I could give you. Or you could actually read the book. It's so good. You could read it, you could listen to it. It's up to you. But you know what? Whatever it is, just make sure that you're using your time wisely. God bless you. Have a fantastic day today. It's absolutely chucking it with snow. Absolutely chucking it with snow. Can you see outside? It's chucking it with so much snow. Oh, it's beautiful. Have a fantastic day. God bless you. Bye.